Well, once again, we're stepping into the Reach. So welcome back, everyone. Yep, that's right. Now, today I'm of course taking a look at a quest that was added through the Dawnguard DLC, Lost to the Ages. I really don't know why it took so long for me to cover this one, but, here we are. Of course, before I get into this one, I just want to state that I'll be uploading these more frequently, as I think I have about 30 or so left to do, and so might as well just kind of start uploading them more frequently, and also due to the fact that kind of want to move on to other games, so enjoy the future releases. So of course, obviously, this quest is given to us one of two ways, either from finding the ruins of Arcanthams, or of course reading the Ethereum Wars. Of course, in the ruins of Arcanthams, we can of course find a woman known as Katria. Katria discovered something called Ethereum. No, not the crappy cryptocurrency, but something actually useful. So, she kind of had been studying this something, and her assistant basically took a research and passed it off as his own in an attempt to kind of prove that she was the one who found it. She went to Arcanthams, where she ends up dying. That's of course where we come into the picture, or I guess into the Dwarven dungeon in this case. So we can of course help her prove the fact that, well, she was the one who did this, and also kind of rediscovered the Ethereum Forge. So, obviously, at this part, it's just a normal Dwarven dungeon, some farmer and some Dwarven contraptions, and of course, we get a Ethereum Shard. Of course, there's 3 more dungeons that we can, of course, explore. A room is in Mizalft, which is a Dwarven dungeon we travel to in the Cauldron Told questline. Waldbethur, which we, of course, travel to in the Dark Brotherhood questline, and, of course, Deepfell Crossing, which is near Bethardams, which, of course, we travel to in The Only Cure. So, some Skyrim trivia. Once we get all 4 shards, we can, of course, find the Ethereum Forge, which is located in the middle of the rift, and of course we get a somewhat cool boss fight with a Dwarven Centurion called the Forge Master. It's pretty cool. I did not mean to make that pun, but hey, we'll stick with that. So of course, obviously, once you defeat everything down there, you get one of 3 rewards: a Ethereum, a crown, a shield, or a staff. The staff sucks. It really just summons a Dwarven spider. And frankly, there's much better staffs that you can find. There's much better spells you can find. As for the shield, well, the shield sucks too. Like, it looks pretty, but it's pretty much useless. Because, well, there's the Become Ethereal shout that you can get. Not to mention, well, there's also several spells to pacify and cause fear. Not to mention, it's just, like, why? Then, of course, get the coolest thing, which is the Ethereal Crown, which allows you to have 2 Standing Stone abilities, which, in my opinion, is obviously the most useful one to have. But, anyways, question is, how interesting was this quest? Now, this quest was pretty interesting. It adds some new lore into Skyrim, and frankly, just makes the Dawnguard DLC much more interesting. It's unfortunate that the game doesn't really tell you about this one and just lets you find it, but other than that, I don't really have anything else to say about this one, and I would recommend doing this one, as it's a fairly interesting quest. But as for now, goodbye, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.